All right, welcome back to another episode of Conversations with Jay. I got another special guest in the building. I'm going to allow him to introduce himself.
Yo, my name Lil Gizmo, aka the Fourth Jonas brother. What it do?
The fourth Jonas brother.
For sure.
Where you from, Gizmo?
Man, I'm from Sauk Village.
What was it like growing up out in Sauk Village?
It was cool. It was like I was always in the house. Like I was a homebody always, so I was always in the crib, shit like that. But other than that, it was cool. Just with my brother and sister and just doing music, and that's it.
What were some other things you was like interested in when you was a shorty?
When I was in grade school, I was on the football team, but that's about it. And I got to high school and I stopped doing that shit. Like I ain't never really been into sports. Like after I got to high school, it was like whatever. I really been focused on music, like being like an entertainer, almost like just anything. Just like I just want to be an entertainer.
So music was always at the forefront for you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So what can you remember like your earliest musical moment?
Yeah. I always was a writer. Like I would always I necessarily couldn't record. I ain't start recording until I want to say like 8th grade, like the summer of me going from 8th grade to a freshman. I ain't started recording, but I always was writing stuff, wishing oh man, I wanna make music, I wanna do this and stuff like that. But I started doing that, and then I had my own radio show, and then and I was still doing music with my own radio show and everything. This all through high school, and bro.
What did you have? Was the radio show through the school, or was it just something you did at the crib?
Nah, we did it at the crib every Sunday. Me and my friends, Portia and Kiki, we had it on. I want to say it's blogtalkradio.com. Mm-hmm. We was going through them, and we had a little radio show. We was having upcoming artists throughout Chicago and shit like that, just interviewing them, bro.
Would you play your own shit?
Bro, my song, the name of our show was called The Kickback. So I had a single called The Kickback, bro. And that was the intro song.
Facts, play your shit every time.
Exactly. We was turning that bitch up every time.
Man, y'all grew up in a different type of era where technology just, extended everything to y'all. Like when we was bored, it was either play the game or go outside.
Bro.
Y'all bored shit. Ain't no telling what y'all could get into.
Anything. And I think that I enjoyed that. When I learned how to record, because I'd never seen nobody record before until I went over to my homeboy at Mari crib, and he was recording. He had a little, I want to say one of them a mic that came a PlayStation game. He had one of them bitches. When I seen you could do that, I had SingStar and Rock Band at the crib. I'm like, all right, bet. Plug this bitch up in my computer, see what it do. And I started learning from there. So it definitely was I definitely appreciate the generation I came up in, for sure.
When you was in high school, having your own radio show, doing music, was there something that you would brag about when you did go to school?
I didn't, because I didn't understand how big that was until I didn't have it no more, bro. I didn't really take advantage of it, because back then, trying to have a blog is different from now, or your own show is different now. Everybody want one, you feel me? Now, everybody want to go there and talk their shit and speak their piece now, so it's real popular. But back then, we was one of the few. There wasn't a lot of people around us doing that. It wasn't really popular. You feel me? So motherfuckers really didn't. I ain't think of it like that. But when I look back of it, I'm like, nigga, I don't be wanting to toot my horn, but we was some goats, bro. We was doing some shit at a young age that a lot of kids didn't have the opportunity to do, and I definitely took that for granted. I ain't think about it like that until I got older.
That's just when you a younger kid and your parents telling you to do something, and
bro.
then you grow up, you got kids, or you may be dealing with somebody that got kids. You like, damn, man, I didn't listen.
That's exactly what it is. My mama was on my ass about the radio shit, because we was still kids at the end of the day. So sometimes we wasn't we ain't had the questions ready for the show. We was slacking somewhere. So my mama was always on me about it, even with my music. She stayed on me. She's like, no, you need to make this type of music. You need to blah, 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 blah. I wasn't trying to look at the, the political and then the technical ins and outs of the music. It was always just the surface I was worried about. So when I started doing it on my own, there was a lot of stuff. I'm like, I see what my mama was talking about. I need to take some of this. I was not trying to listen, but I get it now. You feel me? So that's exactly what it was.
Looking back on it, do you look at those moments and be like, damn, my OG thorough on my baby?
Bro. Hard as hell. I wasn't in the position to accept that. I wasn't in the position at that time to want to listen and to accept that. I was hard headed. I was young, so I just wanted to do my own thing and really figure it out. on on my own, but it definitely was well needed. Like, I kind of needed to do it on my own and fail to get that, but I'm glad she was there, because like I said, a lot of people didn't have that luxury to have a mama, somebody close to them trying to tell them, how to do that shit. I feel like that's why I'm getting better and more successful now, because my mama was putting a lot of shit in my head, so I'm trying to use all of it.
I like how you just said you had to fail. Like, a lot of people fear failure, you know what I'm saying? Not understanding that's the failure is literally the stepping stones to life. Like,
that is.
We might not look back on our past failures and truly understand this was building us up to where we needed to be or where we needed to go. We always fight, failure. Like, man, I'm a winner, bro. Like, come on, bro. Everybody got to lose at some point.
For real, you need them L's. Them L's will humble you, man. Them L's show you. I feel like, as everybody, people, black, white, men, women, whatever you want to say, men and women, I'm talking women, men and women, but we don't do a good job of looking at our examples that we had. I think we get stuck in this thing it's gonna be different next time. We're gonna keep doing the same thing, but it's gonna be different next time. And I think we gotta use them examples. I made mixtape after mixtape getting the same example. So why not do something different? Why not change up your sound? Why not listen to them people telling me, nah, this ain't it? Why not, do something different? I've been trying to do better at just growing. That excites me now. I don't care about nothing else. I don't care about, who gon' fuck with it or not. I really want to grow. I just want to be better than what I was yesterday. Every day, that's what I want to be. I want to be better than the next day. Than the day before, you feel me?
Everybody seem like they a rapper nowadays.
Yeah.
Everybody want to rap. Everybody want to do this. But nobody understands, it's very difficult to be a rapper. You know what I'm saying? I salute anybody that can go in that booth they first couple times and actually make a solid song. You know what I'm saying? Because if you ask me, it take a while for an artist to find a sound, find a pocket, just find a comfort in front of a mic. So how long would you say it took you to actually get comfortable?
Man, I feel like I just got comfortable probably within the last year. I think before it was it wasn't even that I was not comfortable, I wasn't confident. And I think you could tell when I drop my songs, you feel me? You can hear I don't know, you could that. Is it good? Yeah. You can hear in it I felt, that's how I feel when I listen back to it. I wanted it to be good so bad, but it's just that confidence wasn't there, and I kind of knew. So I kept practicing. Like I said, I had my own recording stuff all the time. So, I'm recording and practicing every day, and it's over time. I'm like, all right, I see what's working. I see what they fucking with. I see, what they grasping to. And it was just one of them things bro. So it took me a minute.
Do you remember that shift, that moment when it did click for you?
No, I don't even remember the exact shift, but I remember when I wanted it to change. I always talk about this, but I made Me Too twice. I had, I think, 12 or 13 different set of songs that I was originally going to drop. And like I said, I was listening to it. And I feel like every artist do this. They always make a project, and there's always a song on there that they don't fuck with. But they always drop it for whatever reason.
Right.
And I was when I did Me Too that first time, it was I got a lot of songs that I could really care less for. You feel me? They not going to care for this. And my boy Lil Reddy told me, he was well, if you feel like that, do it again. You feel step, you feel me? Do that shit. And I really sat and just studied what I liked in music. I listened to everybody that I liked in music. And I kind of took what I wanted from everybody, how they approached the beat, how they was saying different things. And I kind of wanted to take all them great things and make it my own. And that's how I did the second one. It was more comfortable. It was more easy. And it was me. It was what I enjoyed. It's how I rap. That's how, I don't know, it was definitely a different feeling once I started recording, for Me Too the second time.
I can tell when somebody appreciate their current situation, what they going through. And I could tell you appreciate everything about music. It's not a lot of people that sit back and study themselves. We quick to study, outside influences and everything. But to be able to sit back and be man, I need to get better in this place. I need to get better in this place. That's different. A lot of people, to me, that's what separate the people that's just doing it and the people that's trying to take it somewhere.
Yeah.
Because you got to be able to reflect on what you're doing good and bad.
Yeah, for sure. And again, it goes all back to being in that place where you can able to accept criticism, able to accept help. Like I said, I had left D1 for a minute because at the time I just wasn't in a space to accept their help. They trying to help me do something that I really don't even believe in. You can't help me if I don't believe in myself, you feel me? You can't want this more than I want it. And that's what it was almost. They wanted me to be great, but I wasn't great, you feel me? I ain't feel it. Like I kind of wanted, but I didn't. And it wasn't until I woke up and I knew that's what I wanted. That's when I bet. Let me look, this is what I'm doing now. Come take a look at it. You feel me? And you could tell that reaction. I knew it wasn't one of, hey, that's a good song, little bro, from A. Come sit down, let's talk. This hard. You know, it was a different feeling. You know, they ain't had to like gas me up or just be my yes man. It was a genuine, you know, mutual love for the music, the newer music that I was doing.
If you had to choose anything else to do other than music, like not other than music, it could have something to do with music. Mm-hmm. Like what would it be?
Man, I want to be an actor, just a producer, everything. Like, I'm real big on entertainment. I love making people laugh. I love brightening people's day, man. The world's so sad and depressed nowadays. It make my day to make people happy. It make my day to see other people inspired, whether I did that shit or not. I love seeing, like, positive videos on social media. I love that shit, bro. That shit, like, warm my heart to see somebody, like, feeling good about whatever they accomplish. And like, that's what I want to do. I want people to turn on their TV and be like, oh shit, look. That's Lil Gizmo. He in this new show. You know, he got a cameo. I want that. I want to bring this W back home for my kids, my family, my city, all that shit. That shit turned me up.
What is it like to have real fans, bro? Like, what's that feeling like?
It's definitely feel good. Cause I remember when I didn't have none. I remember when nobody would press play. I remember we couldn't get that. So when you see it, it feel good. Like I said, that's what's making me like take my time with this next project because I don't want to disappoint them. You feel me? It'd be easy. I could drop projects for days if I wanted to, just over and over again. But is it gonna be quality product at my best? Is it gonna separate me from everybody else like my last project did? You know, so that feeling to keep them happy and that feeling that they here now and ready to take this journey with me, it definitely feel good.
We spoke on how like technology has opened the doors for like your generation.
Yeah.
At the same time, it also kind of hinders like artists in a way because now I remember having to wait for music to drop.
Yeah.
Now you got your favorite artists and artists that you've never heard of dropping a song every day, dropping a project every day, to the point where you get like classic albums that's now. Today they just looked over. Like they a classic for a week, then we on to the next. So
bro.
Do that influence you in any type of way?
No, it definitely, if anything, it definitely make me hungry because it make me think like, damn, these niggas keep dropping, man. I gotta match them, you know. And I think that's one of the things that really separate me from a lot of different artists because I feel like they competing with each other. They competing with everybody from the city. I'm not worried about these niggas. I'm looking at what Quavo doing. I'm looking at what Lil Baby doing. I want to compete with that's who I'm competing with. That's who I'm using that's why I'm building my foundation off of what these niggas doing and how I can match them and be better than them. So it's definitely one of them things where it's like a blessing and a curse because they giving you so much to learn from, but then it's like, damn, like you feel behind almost. But it's definitely one of them things you just gotta look at. It's definitely something to like watch for sure.
How do you feel about, like I seen somebody post, it was like, man, shout out to all the entrepreneurs that want to leave social media alone but can't. Like, how does social media also influence you as an artist? Because you got to look the part more than actually, like, be the part. You know what I'm saying?
It influences you. Like, first of all, I think people take social media lightly. I think you have to be a very mature person. You got to be... That's all it is. I think you got to be mature enough to handle social media. And like a lot of my peers, and like you said, I do feel like if I wasn't promoting myself, I wouldn't need social media. Not only that, social media is one of them things that's super entertainment. You can't get the type of comedy that you want on HBO on Facebook. You know, that's a different field. You feel me? So it's real easy to get sucked into and pulled into, but you gotta be mature and handle it. You gotta be able to filter it out. It's almost like giving candy to a child. You know, eating things in moderation is okay, but I think we consume so much over it. Now we depressed because we looking at what the next person got and what we don't have. And like you said, they playing their part. They showing you their highlights. They ain't showed you where they lost hella money. Fair. They ain't showed you where they got fired from their job. They ain't tell you when they was on the highway and they had to beg somebody for some gas money because they ain't have it. You feel me? They not showing you none of this shit. And I think people get that shit fucked up. They consume all this shit. You got to be real mature to filter all this bullshit out on the internet. Know what's real and what's fake.
For the people out here who've never heard a Lil Gizmo, like what would be the first song you pushed them towards and why?
The first song I pushed them towards and why? That's a hard one. Damn. The first song I pushed them to. Oh, I know. Me Too. The Me Too single that I got on, bro, I pushed them to that. I think it was a good that's a good starter to see, like, the fuck with me, you feel me? It's real lyrical. It's like, it's quick too. You will get to the point. You will know probably within a minute. The video only like minute 30. You gonna know within that minute, like, these niggas not, you know, I'm separated automatically. They gonna see, like, I'm different. Like, my product, you can't get nowhere else. So I definitely do Me Too for sure.
Now, I personally know, like, the struggles of getting love and respect in a city like Chicago. You know what I'm saying? Because one day you could be in room with some heavies. You know what I'm saying? Some people that you see like, damn, bro, this person doing exactly what I'm trying to do. Yeah. And they'll show you love in that moment, but at the end of the day, they won't extend their hand. They won't allow their fan base to know who you are type shit. Like, it always seemed like everybody's kept secret, but we all know each other.
Exactly. Guys, like y'all said, man, you go to these venues and see these niggas, bro, like, see them niggas 5 times. Then, you know, you do something and they see you, they it's like they introducing themselves like, nigga, I done met you already. What you talking about? You ain't know who I was?
We exchanged numbers several times.
Bro, I didn't touch you already. You feel me? Like, and it be like that. I think one of them things is, I think at this point, it's one of them things that really just come with the game. I think your resume talk for itself, and that's what these niggas want to see. They want to see results, and they want to see what's going, you know, what is it going to benefit me if I show people that I fuck with you? You feel me? That's what it is. They want to see results. They want to see your resume. And that's what it is. It took me a long time to realize that, but that's just one of them things that you got to deal with when you want to be a rapper or an artist or an entertainer, you feel me? I feel like people got to take that in consideration. Like you said, it ain't hard. It ain't easy being no motherfucking rapper or entertainer, bro, at all, man. You got to want this shit. And like you said, you got to wear it. You got to let them know, like, niggas gonna count you out hella times, but you work your ass off. They give them no choice but to count you in.
Man, explain those moments, because a lot of people get discouraged when the plays ain't there, the views ain't there, the followers ain't there. Like, it's hard to stick around somewhere 5 years where you're not getting the love, the respect, and the support back.
You know? A lot of that is looking in the mirror. You gotta ask yourself, is your product hot? Just because you like it, do you have people in your crowd that's not yes men? It's easy for all your friends to be like, man, this shit hard. You feel me? You know when a nigga tell you, yeah, man, it's decent, gang. But versus, bro, this shit hard. Like, man, like you can tell and feel that difference for sure. A lot of this shit is, you gotta be able to look in the mirror and ask yourself, is this shit hot? Yeah, be honest with yourself. If you use your examples, and that's all you really gotta do. Use your examples, like, of all the people that you would like to support and all the people that you support in the industry. Use them as your as your template, and see, can you stop trying to compare yourself to the nigga that live next door to you? Compare yourself to some niggas that's successful in real life, bringing in some shit. And once these niggas do that and look in the mirror, like, your results gonna change. You gotta want this shit for yourself, bro. Sit down, and you can't be no rapper talking about you record fucking once a week or shit 3 times out of, nah, man, this shit come every day. You work 40 hours at your job, but you ain't doing half that for some rap. You don't want to be no rapper. You a part-time rapper and a full-time worker. This ain't for you.
That's real, though.
On bro. Nah, we ain't gonna do that, man. That's how I knew I wanted it, man. I do this shit 24/7, bro. I was literally like, I worked at like Homewood Disposals, like the garbage company, bro. Man, I worked there probably like 3-4 days. I could not do that shit for. I'm like, nah, you know, fuck it. I just left on my lunch. Went to the crib on my lunch. Just never came back. Went to the crib. Me and B sat down. We made a whole EP. On bro in like 2 days. On bro, like fuck that shit, bro. I don't want to do this shit. Like that's where it started. Like I wanted this shit bad. I couldn't keep going separate garbage, man. I don't want to do that shit, man. I'm a rapper. This ain't for me.
If you could change like one thing about Chicago as far as the music culture, like what would it be?
I want us to be open, more open to hear different things. You know, I think we so stuck on this. I want to shoot a nigga in the face age, like. Fuck that, man. Let's evolve. Let's do something different. Because if we think about it, that's not selling. Now, it might be getting some labels' attention, but they ain't dropping no real money on these niggas who want to be block stars and shit like that, man. It's, you know, I think I just want us to be open, listen to different things, and accept shit, you know, accept different shit. That's all, you know. Because, like, you go to these other states and everything, and there's so much love, man. There's so much diversity, and there's so much love that they showing they peers, and that's all I want for Chicago.
You know, the thing that I see is holding Chicago back is exactly that, and it's just like really supporting each other, bro.
Yeah.
Like if you think about what we got going on in this room we in, like we got a full 24/7 radio station back there.
Yeah.
And we had artists coming here all the time. And they excited to be on Illinois radio, but they would much rather prefer to be on Power 92. You know what I'm saying? WGCI. But it get to the point, it's like, bro, why not hold us to that same standard? You know what I'm saying? Because for some reason, you can't get there.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? And we've opened our doors to you and many artists. You know, some of those same artists that's on WGCI and Power 92.
Bro.
And it just be weird to me because you'll see somebody posting that they...
on Power 92, bro.
They won't even share their own interview on Illinois. It'd be weird.
Cause they want the fame. They don't want to be no rapper. They want that shit that come with. They want to look like a rapper. You feel me? But little do you know, you gotta go through y'all, bro. As far as I'm concerned, you have to come here as an artist of Chicago. That's how I feel. I made it my business. I wanted to, like, when I was ready to come here and support and like bring my tape, I was happy as hell. Like I thought that was raw shit. I don't know. You couldn't tell me that, and I think people like take that for granted. They don't look at these as stepping stones. They don't look at these as like, oh damn, I got this on my resume. They could care less, but this shit is where you supposed to be for real. These are y'all helping us out, man. We went to y'all concert, man. That motherfucker was packed. It was decent as fuck. That's what I'm saying, bro. Every artist on that stage was getting reactions from the crowd that these niggas wish that they had. So I'm confused. Bro, niggas would die for the type of reactions motherfuckers was giving in that crowd that night. Y'all did that shit by y'allself. Not Power 92, not WGCI, Illinois. So they don't think about shit like that.
Man, it'd be weird, bro. I don't know how to explain it, man.
Bro.
Because before I did Illinois, I did some shit. It was called Only for the Real.
Yeah.
You feel me? And it was basically the same model as Illinois, except we ain't throw events. We was just strictly in the street. So think Zach TV. You feel me? We was Zach TV before Zach TV.
Bro.
And bro, it would be amazing. The artists that, like, every artist that's on in Chicago was on our cameras, bro. And they all say the same thing. They be like, when we get on, we gonna look out for y'all type shit. And they got on. It
never happened.
Heard from them.
Bro.
You feel me? And that just always been weird to me. Like Chicago, that's the crutch of Chicago. Like all we got to do is uplift each other. Imagine how many millionaires we had if we stuck together. Bro.
Exactly.
If I'm a millionaire, I can help you become one. You feel me? I can put you in tune with everybody I'm in tune with. I think people just be scared to share money. Like, it ain't a billion trillion. I spread some shit that says it's like $1.6 trillion that change hands every day, bro.
Man.
Like, this every day. So why can't we share this shit, bro? It ain't.
We selfish. I'm saying these is what you supposed to do, man. These are definitely, like, for me, it's all about appreciating the process for me, man. Like I said, I remember losing so many times, so it warmed my heart to see, like, people win. That's what I'm saying. I want to bring this W back to the crib so bad, because it's like you said, they see that growth. They see that. I want to bring that back so bad, bro. It's like the social media thing so crazy is you really got genuine relationships with motherfuckers that you ain't never seen in real life. You feel me? You ain't never even seen them, but y'all they know you. They know what your kids look like, all types of shit. They saw your kids at McDonald's. They be like, oh, that's blah, blah, blah. And it's crazy, bro. And it's like, for me, that warmed my heart. I want all us to win. That's what I want. And I think that's what was another thing that separate me from a lot of these niggas. I'm gonna show love every time, always. If you got a product and it's thorough, I'm gonna show love. No, I don't care what you ever did to me. I'm always gonna show love. That's my big thing, and I want to see that more in others.
Man, I think that's a big part of it too. Like, if you got something, at least make sure you doing your best to make sure it's top tier when other people see it. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
That'll help get you a long way. Like, I've been doing this podcast for like a year and a half, bro. It started, I want to say, before the pandemic started.
Yeah.
I want to say that. I don't know. I go weeks without doing interviews, but I've been really locked in, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I literally started this because I know how important an interview is. And I don't even call my shit interviews. I call my shit conversations for a reason, you know what I'm saying? Because you sitting here, bro, it's an artist. I mean, it's somebody out there that's going to listen to this interview and they going to be like, damn, I love how he handling himself in this interview. Let me go listen to his music, you feel me? I'm going to chop this shit up and I'm going to make a couple reels. And it's somebody that's gonna see the real that's gonna be like, man, who is Lil Gizmo? Let me go fuck with his music. You know what I'm saying? And artists need to understand, like we was talking before, like most people, I done had people come in here high, bro, for an interview, and it just threw the whole interview off. It's like you ain't even prepared. I don't even know how to handle this shit no more, you know what I'm saying?
Man.
But when you get in front of a camera, bro, you gotta make sure you ready for everything that's coming with these cameras.
True.
Even though I ain't asking no off the wall shit, you know what I'm saying? You're still sitting here having an honest, real conversation, and people gonna be like, bro, I'm trying to see what's to do.
But a lot of that said they want to look like rappers. They think it's cool when they favorite rappers going in these interviews, dragging their questions and being divas, acting like they think that shit cool. That's what they want. They want to look like that. And it's funny you just say about being high. Before I left the crib, my boy was trying to pass me a blunt. I'm like, no, I got this interview. I need to get my composure straight. He's like, all right, I'll fuck with on, bro. And it's like, keep it at that. And like, I don't want to be high doing. I don't think I've ever been high doing any of my interviews on, bro, because I want to be focused. I want to make sure that we on the same page, and I'm presenting myself and presenting Lil Gizmo to the best, that I can do. You feel me, bro? I don't want to be my mind altered and nothing like that.
I'm the type of consumer that I'll watch an interview before I listen to your music.
For sure.
Like, I used to be heavy on the Breakfast Club, you know what I'm saying? And half the people that come through the Breakfast Club, I don't know who they are.
Bro.
The Breakfast Club is the introduction. And a lot of times, whether it's a philanthropist, a business owner, or an artist, like, depending on how you talk in that interview and the information you drop in that interview, I'm going to go figure out who you are. I'm going to follow you, anything, you know what I'm saying? So interviews always just been important, and I fuck with interviews. Like, I literally watch interviews more than I watch TV, like, no cap.
Oh God, though, bro, I study. I think the difference is I study rapping. When I'm not studying rapping, when I'm doing it, I always feel like I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. My friends always ask like, well, I don't play the game and shit like that. Because every time I do stuff like that, it make me feel like I could be doing something else, you feel me? And I think I do that a lot. I study interviews, how people present themselves. I watch their music videos, all. And like you said, them interviews go a long way. You seeing these people present themselves, see who Lil Durk is, see who Kodak Black. You seeing them. They talking, opening it. So, yeah, that's definitely, I'm trying to absorb all this shit in, bro. And that's all this shit is.
Now, you briefly spoke on the project you working on. Like, what can we expect from that project? Is it a release date? Like, what's going on with it?
I don't have a release date, but I will say this, because I ain't told nobody this. The name of the project is called Red Flags. Bro. That's the name of the new project. And bro, I don't have a release date at all, but I'm working on it. Like I'm saying, I'm trying to do this project differently than I did last time. So I really want my production to be hot, you feel me? I was listening to Drake last album, that Certified Lover Boy, and the production on that was amazing, bro. And I I want to make sure my production is up to par too, different. I don't want to get them the same that I gave them last time, for sure. I want them to be something new and like introduce a new part of Lil Gizmo, for sure. So I'm definitely excited, bro, taking my time with this motherfucker.
All right, this is my favorite question. If you can go back and give your younger self any advice, like what would it be?
You know what? I'm going to be honest, I wouldn't give my younger self no advice, because I feel like if I did, I would probably try to stop a lot of stuff that happened, you feel me? But I need, like you said, I needed them L's. Every L that I had, I needed. I think I hold myself so accountable now that I just, like I said, it's just about the growth for me. I'm glad to see my growth. I needed to see how to lose certain things. I needed to see how certain things played out. And like, if I were to go back and take that away, I probably wouldn't be the man I am today, you feel me? I probably wouldn't have that same grind or something like that. But I needed that. I needed them niggas. I needed them doors closed on me. I needed niggas to tell me no or gas me up, you know, because I see how to deal with that shit now. But I wouldn't tell myself none. Just enjoy this project. Enjoy this process.
I love that question because it's just, I always get so many different dope ass answers out of people. Like some people have to sit and think. And then, like you said, going back, telling myself might throw me off that path that I'm currently on. And that was the first time anybody ever answered the question like you just answered. Yeah. So I appreciate your answer, my baby.
Oh, no problem. See, we watch movies all the time. Every time they go back and stop some shit, what happened? Oh, bro, he fucked some shit up every time. Like, no, I needed them L's. I needed all them nights crying, all them nights, all this. I needed that. I should, you know, it definitely, I'm telling you, L's are your friends, bro. They humble you. They show you that, look, nigga, you need to change. If you want better, you got to change what you did. Fact. I feel like we get stuck in that. We feel like, oh, man, I took an L this time, but it's gonna be different next time. Hell no. Nah. Do that shit again, bro, a different way. Fail again. Fact. Find a new way to do that shit. Fail again. And just keep doing it until you find some results bro.
When I used to look back in my life, I used to be like, man, I wish I could go back and change this and change that. And it's like, bro, if you change any of those things, you wouldn't be doing what you're doing today. And I literally appreciate my journey right now, bro. And majority of my life, I was a worker, bro. Yeah. I was a worker from the age of 17 until, I want to say, like 32, bro. Yeah. I always had a job. And it got to the point where when I did get fired, bro, I asked myself, I'm like, bro, you literally don't know how to hustle and go get shit. You always lived by the safety of that paycheck. Bro. So I had to get out of the habit of always having that paycheck at the end of every 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Always knowing that I was going to be straight regardless. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm on my entrepreneur path. And, bro, I ain't never had to hustle this hard in my life. But I appreciate it, you know what I'm saying? Because it's all about me, you know what I'm saying? It's what I'm doing. Yeah. If I don't get up, bro, I don't eat, you know what I'm saying? If I don't go make some money this day in some type of way, then shit, we got to figure out these next 3 days on my baby. So I appreciate everything that I'm going through right now, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And shit, it be crazy when I sit down with people because I have a lot of people hit me for interviews all the time. Some of them send me off. Some of them just ain't serious about an interview. I don't see the point of interviewing them. Yeah. And every time I have somebody sit on this couch, bro, I be like, man, it was a reason this person made it to the couch. No,
bro.
No cap.
And it's good that you that's raw how you filter that shit out. You can definitely tell when somebody's serious about their craft and when they not. You know, as simple as that. You know, like your boy Jimmy said. He said you gotta wear that shit, man. A lot of these niggas don't wear it. You know, they scared. Like I said, they come with being comfortable, and it took me a long time to be comfortable. So I definitely appreciate that. You know, I'm still trying to get more comfortable because like I say I want to be. I'm a rapper, but I don't like talking to people. I don't like going out. Like this, it's me and you. Right. But if it was like a room full of people and stuff like that, we have like that, I'm like, bro, y'all giving my anxiety going up, bro. Y'all got to get out. You feel me? I feel you. Bro, and that's how I am. I don't like being around a lot of people. And like, I'm trying to get out of there. I'm trying to grow, you know, be more friendly, introduce myself. You feel me? When I go to these venues. Because sometimes all it takes is, hey, I'm Lil Gizmo. And they peep you. They go follow you, bro. Sometimes that's all it takes, you know. But like I said, it's how you present yourself and how you carry yourself. Wear this shit for real.
Facts. Now, before we get out of here, you got anything else you want to say to the people?
Man, make sure y'all definitely go listen to Me Too. Go watch my new video, Lock Up. Go watch my video, Into It. Go watch all my content, man. If you type in Lil Gizmo on YouTube, iTunes, you're going to find all my content. So make sure y'all go fuck with it and tell me how you feel about it. Tell me what you think. Follow me on Instagram, Love You Gizmo, LUVYOUUGIZMO. That's on Instagram and Twitter, so go fuck with me.
Man, I appreciate you for sliding through and just being honest, bro. Like, I love an honest and real conversation because people can learn and grow from those things, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So I just appreciate you for coming through and just chopping it up and being real with me, bro.
Man, I appreciate y'all. Like I said, man, a lot of these shit, this is big, you feel me? This content.
Fact.
Every artist needs some content to post. Like you said, you asked me when I was going to drop again. Stuff like, look, these are fillers. These things like this keep you relevant, you feel me?
Fact.
They hear this, oh, let me double back to this project. Oh, he released this a little while ago. Now they're going to be, I can't wait till he drop again, you feel me? So like the stuff like these are real good, you know? I think these artists overlook it. And again, they all go back to they want to look like a rapper. They don't really want to do this shit.
Man, so once again, shout out to you. I appreciate you.
For sure.
And shit, if like I said, you already know what we got going on back there, bro. All we need
bro.
is clean music and we gone with that shit. So once again, I appreciate you, bro.
No, I appreciate you, man. It's love.
All right, this has been another episode of Conversations with Jay.